St. Luke's Bishop Spencer Place is celebrating, get this, 30 years of offering a vibrant, independent lifestyle for active seniors. And this month, Bishop Spencer Place will be opening a new specialized memory care area to care for residents with memory disorders like dementia, which affects more than 6 million Americans.
Yeah, joining us today to share all the details is Medical Director Dr. Anthony Jackson. Thank you for being here.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely. Can you kind of explain what memory disorders are and how they really do impact individuals?
Absolutely. So when I think of memory disorders, is we have a full spectrum of, on one side, kind of the beginning stages, I think of where did I put my car keys in the morning? I think we all can relate to that one.
Yep, every day.
To the more clinical side of, we have dementia. Alzheimer's dementia being the most common type of dementia. When I think of that, it is typically a problem with the short-term memory specifically. Long-term memory actually stays pretty good. More of the day-to-day forgetfulness, so people repeating themselves. Sometimes people can have trouble even recognizing their own family members or close friends, which can be very problematic.
Oh, for sure.
It can be very impactful to somebody's life as well. Can be a loss of independence with that.
Yeah, there's a lot that comes with it. We're going to be going home for the holidays, a lot of us too, spending some time with families. If people are joining loved ones, maybe older loved ones too, what are some of the signs and things that we should be on the lookout for of dementia with some of our older loved ones?
Absolutely. You know, great time in the holidays when we all can get together as a family. When people are coming in from out of town, haven't seen their family in a while, what I'd be most on the lookout for is that repetition. Are they repeating themselves? Are they telling the same story, asking the same questions, often within a short amount of time frame? That's the important part. It's kind of that 10 to 15, maybe 30 minutes later, asking those same types of things, repeating themselves. The more outward signs that I'd be on the lookout for is changes from their typical lifestyle. Maybe your mom is a meticulous housekeeper, and then you come home and the house is a mess, which has not been like her for 40 years. That's a sign that something is wrong and changed.
And these are the things to look out for.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, something else that's kind of exciting is that Bishop Spencer Place is opening a special dedicated memory care wing. Why is having a specialized place like this so important?
Absolutely. We are so excited at Bishop Spencer Place to open this wing in our facility. So Bishop Spencer Place being in the heart of Kansas City, right off the plaza, we offer care for all stages for the older adults, and the memory care wing being the last piece to that puzzle. It's a specialized unit within the facility for people with the short-term memory and cognitive issues that we're talking about today. The unique part of it is the staff has specialized training to help these people through their day-to-day functions and how to navigate life and take care of them.
Can you explain a little bit about some of the amenities that are going to be there?
Absolutely. So a whole section of our building and very specialized training for all of the staff. Everybody has their own apartment space, so their own living quarters. And then there are many group and shared areas. And that's what really makes it unique, and what I like about Bishop Spencer Place, and as we enter this memory care wing, is the philosophy of care, of how we really care for the whole person. And we don't want to just focus on the diagnosis of dementia. We really want to take care of them from all aspects of their life.
Very well-rounded there. What would you say are some important steps a person or loved one should take if they're, maybe starting to notice that memory decline in themselves or a loved one?
Absolutely. The first step is reaching out to your primary care doctor. If you're noticing yourself that my memory is not up to speed, I'm noticing those lapses, the first step is call your doctor, make that appointment. At that appointment, there are certain tests and memory screening tests that you do, and that will tell you, is there a problem here? Is this consistent more of the normal aging? Are there other factors? And from that standpoint, they can order more testing or refer you on to a neurologist or a geriatric specialist.
Kind of give you the path to go down.
Yeah, really important information. Dr. Jackson, thank you so much for sharing this with us. Like we said, we're all going to be spending time probably with our family during the holidays, so something really good to think about.
Absolutely. Thank you.
And then if people want more information, where's the best place for them to go to get these resources?
So the best place to go will be bishopspencer.org.
All right.
On the website on your screen.
Well, thank you for joining us again. We appreciate it.
Thank you, guys.